Yeah, I think he played that one role, Mr. Alaska. That's the only time he ever skated, so I don't know if we'll get him more or not.
Where's that rank on your favorite movies?
It's pretty high up there. It's pretty cool. He's he's a great actor, so that whole movie's great, but it's pretty neat.
It's just one of those nights tonight?
Yeah, we just we didn't generate a whole lot, and they're a team that doesn't give a whole lot of opportunities. They play a pretty disciplined game, and then when you get your chances, when you get those power plays or you get those chances, you got to capitalize, and really that was the difference. They didn't have a ton of good quality chances either, but the ones they got, they put in the net.
You felt you left maybe on the power play some shots out there, some opportunities out there?
Yeah, I mean, they were giving us some shots, from the point. We were getting them through, but we weren't really generating a lot of second opportunities. And, you're going to score from out there sometimes, but we've got to be able to find those pucks on those rebounds and generate second and third chances, and we really didn't find a way to do that.
When you guys have done what you've done the past 2 years, or 82-game season, you just sometimes walk away going, you have to tip your hat to the other team. There's going to be the nights like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have high expectations, and you expect yourself to, your team to, be there every night and be in the game, and I think that, like I said, it just came down to execution. A lot of guys are trying hard. It's just one of those things where we couldn't execute, but. You look at the Phoenix game, it's a little bit different. I think guys worked hard tonight. Just was a matter of not putting it together.
It was also Marty Berger, wasn't it?
Yeah, he played well. I mean, like I said, we didn't generate a lot of second and third chances. So with a goaltender of his caliber, he's going to make those saves usually on the first one. We've got to make it as difficult as possible and challenge him. So I thought, he did make some great saves when they needed them, but I think we always look back and think that we could have made it a little bit tougher.
I didn't see the replay, but I think the puck went up. I just started to grab it, and on my way up, hit the back of my glove and just bounced back right in.
Just a classic case of just sort of one of those nights all around.
Yeah, there wasn't a couple of mistakes here and there, and when I make them, it's a goal, So, tough one tonight.
Mark, you guys stormed back as a team last night against Florida, but tonight looked like that third goal so quick in the third period might have been the difference. It seems like a bigger deal, 2-0 down versus 3-0 down against these guys.
Yeah, especially against them, they played so well. I think defensively, they shut down our offense pretty good. They're good in their system, and that their goal kind of hurt us a little more.
The ideal way to start games, but some games are going to go like that. We're going to try to battle back.
You know what you're facing when you go against Brodeur and when you go against the Jacques Lemaire team. I mean, no surprises from either.
Yeah, no, we knew how they were going to play, and I think they played the way that they wanted to play better than we did tonight, and that's kind of the difference. Alex, given the way you stormed back last night, was it the third goal right off the hop in the third period that was the difference that sort of take the wind out of your sails? You knew you could do it from two.
Yeah, it's a tough one to give up. I mean, I guess it's just the way it is, You go out and keep battling and try to get back.
Your legs a little shot after last night. It's a long game.
It's 5 more minutes, It really doesn't make that much of a difference.
Any consolation, Brodeur was going for the shutout record tonight. You guys at least denied him. Does that?
Not really, no.
Just feel the power play in it.
Didn't get a goal. They're kind of giving us a shot from up high and a couple opportunities, but couldn't bury one.
St. Louis, and then not so great the last two, but we kept working. It was a good sign, and hey, back to the drawing board. I mean, it's one of those nights that you don't want ever to happen, but the other team's trying to win too. They played well, and it's like I said, other game, and in a couple of days we'll get back on the horse.
You bounced back strong from 2 down against Florida. Was that third goal the difference so quickly in the third?
Yeah, I think it was, but I also think you're talking about kind of two different systems, and the Devils are are notorious for holding leads, and it's very tough to play from behind against any New Jersey team, and these guys seem to be doing real well. So if you get behind on them, it's only going to make things tougher.
Is this the same game?
Oh, Flowers over there! Wow, guys.
You would have expected to see from the Devils 10 years ago with Marty in goal. And
yeah, you know what? I
behind the
mean,
bench.
from what I saw tonight, it looked like. I think they're happy to have Jacques there. I know it's talking to some of the guys, they're happy to have him back, and they're happy to have that structure back, and they're happy to have the guy back who brought it all there and helped them become what they are. So I think they're feeling very very confident in what they're doing.
Come on, come on, come over. Come and see what I got. Come on, come on, come over. Come